am here to visit with you. Why can't I find my button for the chat? Oh, there we go. Let's get all messages in here. There we go. How are you, Ro? You made it. Wonderful. Good to see you. I did get your suggestion. You must have missed my reply. I do like that. I've tried that in the past. I will try it again. I've got a lot of things going on right now. So maybe for next week or the week upcoming after that. But that is a good reminder. So thank you for mentioning that to me. My camera is bouncing. I don't know what's going on. All right, I'm going to go ahead and say hello to everybody. Hi, Show Me, or Show Empathy. Hi, Toby, you made it. Good for you. I wish I could do or say something that would make things better for you, Toby. Night Binion, how are you? Carrie Pitkin, how are you? I've got a light here. If I didn't have this on, it would be almost dark in here. So you may see the reflection in my glasses. See the rings? Let's see how silly I can make. Got to have some fun while we wait, right? All right. We got 4 people, 4 likes. That's awesome. Who just came in? Say hello. Let me know where you're from, where you're at. Don't have to be too specific, but you can let me know what state you're in. And hold off your questions until the after I do the collective reading for everyone, okay? Also, I am accepting gifts. If that's something you know about, I would love it if somebody could get me 3 or 3 different people could give me 1 each so that we can keep me in the running for that bonus. That would be awesome. Any gift, I believe, will do. As you guys know, if you've been here, wait till after the collective reading, and then I will take your questions for a donation to the channel. All right. Hey, Miss Vicky, how are you up there in chilly, windy Chicago? Oh, Carla, how are you? Good to see you. Bama, yeah. I've been here, and it's been pretty cold there, too. We finally got past our cold spell, thank goodness. I hope you guys are warming up too. All right, so let me give it another minute here and to say hi to everybody as you come in. I know there's always a couple of minutes time difference as we go west. It's still cold there. Izzy, how are you? Carla, thank you so much for that gift. That is awesome. Wow, thank you. Carla, remember that you will get to ask a one question, one card, okay? Yes or no. So think about what you want to ask. That would be, did somebody else give a gift? Miss Vicky, you also sent a torch. Thank you. You too, Miss Vicky, you will get to be able to ask a yes or no question at the end, so kind of think about what you want. Oh, that's awesome, Carla. It's going to be nearly 40 tomorrow. Oh, I love you too, Miss Vicky. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Carla, you too. Atticus, how are you? Where are you viewing from, Atticus, in the United States? And if so, what state? And if outside of the United States, where are you? Let me know. Let us all know. We have an awesome community here. People love to chit-chat with each other, say hello, and give support. Oh, you may not be able to type. Okay, I see. All right. I am in North Carolina. I lived in North Carolina. My daughter was born in Winston-Salem. How's the weather there, Atticus? Are you guys warming up? I know you guys got a bunch of snow recently. Irene is in the house. Whoop, whoop. Hey there, sister. How you doing? Really good. Awesome, Atticus. That's great. I'm glad to hear that. All right. You're freezing in Pittsburgh. Well, hopefully it's going to warm up. I'm glad to hear you're doing well, Irene. That is good. Good news. Staying warm there in that southern state of Texas. For anyone who does not know, I am in South Central Florida, and we did get down to, I think our coldest was 23 degrees overnight. Oh, I don't know why they don't get it right. It's a pretty Oh boy, this is going to be fun tonight. That's a pretty straightforward name. Of course, Atticus was part of To Kill a Mockingbird. I have no thoughts about anything in that way at all. I don't follow that type of thing. I do know her, she's the newscaster's mom that's missing. That's all I know, and I pray every night that they find her and that she's safe. It is unique. Very few people have that name. You're absolutely right. And I like saying that, Atticus. All right, shall we go ahead and get started with the reading for the collective? As you come in, feel free to say hi. I will wait until I'm done with the reading before I respond, okay? So let me say 6-7 minutes in is when the reading starts. Let's go ahead and see what we have here for the collective. What's the overall energy? We've got the 10 of Pentacles, and we've got some clarifying cards here as well. All right, so 10 of Pentacles, something long-term, something that's building, growing. You also have the King of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and then the Three of Wands. So something is changing your mind. Something is bringing clarity towards the future. It's going to end your fears, your worries about the future. All right, so this is something that's building. Information is coming into you. Clarity, understanding is coming. And this is actually, oh, I love this card in this particular deck. I know I bring this up, okay? See how down here where the ships are is yellow? It's a matter of perspective as to what we see, okay? So, do you see the sun reflecting off the water, or do you see sand where the ships are stuck? Okay? That is your perspective. How are you seeing it? And it looks like your perspective is being altered by truth, by facts, information, okay? I'm doing a reading for everybody right now, Atticus. This is for anybody who's here and it makes sense to them, okay? All right, let's go ahead and see what else we have coming out here for you. Let's see what we've got. I will say the Nine of Swords just turned over, but it turned right back over. Is this what you want me to accept, Spirit? Another card came out. It came out upright and turned over too. All right, so your fears, the things that you have been contemplating, the things that you have been worried about, not being able to do, not being good enough, not being worthy. That's what's been on your mind. But it looks like your mind is being changed, your perspective about this particular situation. And it looks like it has something to do with wealth, work, stability. You've been overthinking here about this, and I think you're realizing, or you're going to realize very soon, that this is just a change in how you are seeing it. All right, let's move on. This is a reading for everyone, Atticus. This is the free collective reading, okay? All right, let's see what else is coming out here. A whole bunch of cards, which we're not taking, but there's difficulty here, okay? There's some sort of struggle. An emotional struggle. An emotional struggle. Trying to find a clear path when you don't feel like you have the answers. What's causing this? What's causing this confusion? What's causing this lack of understanding? Why is there a need for a change of perspective? Because something is missing. Okay, something is definitely missing. You're missing it, or there's a lack of understanding here, a lack of clarity, a lack of money for somebody. This also tells me there's a lack of, you think there's no support around you, but look, right behind these two people who are ailing, they're suffering, and they don't have enough. There's the church, okay, right behind them, and the church helps. So the church is sanctuary. There is help around you. You just have to see it, and maybe that's the change in perspective for you. Where you thought you were surrounded by people who were attacking you, coming after you, wanting to see you dragged down, you're seeing differently now. You're seeing that there are supportive people around you. And your fears are going to start diminishing. And of course, this is only going to resonate with certain people, so only take it if it makes sense to you, okay? I read for everybody. I do recorded readings, okay? And then these lives during the live stream. All right, let's see what's going to come up here for you. And hello, Amy. How are you? Hi, Ro. Nice to have you back. I had a whole conversation with you before I realized you weren't there. All right. We have the sun. That's the immediate future. Clarity, understanding, lightheartedness, feeling connected again, feeling freer. Oh, a breath of fresh air. Definitely coming through. Definitely coming through. Oh, it's not your fault. Hi, Stephanie. How are you? All right, so clarity, understanding, feeling good, taking a deep breath, a sigh of relief is coming in here for you. Positive energy is going to be surrounding you, lifting you up. You're going to be seeing all of the help around you that they were there, but you could not possibly acknowledge that. All right, let's go ahead and see what else we have here. That's the King of Wands taking the lead. I'm also getting there may have been someone around you who was pushy. I'm getting pushy, demanding. This was in the past. I think that's what created this lack of energy, this lack of money. There could have been somebody taking all your money, using all your money, using, like, what do they call them? Energy vampires, draining you, always demanding, always wanting. Well, that will definitely leave you depleted. But that's in the past. And that may be why this is all changing now for you. They may have chosen to walk away, or you may have left them. All right, let's see what else we've got here. We've got the Queen of Swords. You're seeking truth. You're seeking wisdom. You're being wise. You're being smart. You're keeping your head clear. You're keeping your head above the clouds, okay? You're not letting any fogginess in. You're seeing things for exactly what they are. And this will help you to continue to create a more prosperous life. All right, let's see what's going on here. We've got the Ace of Wands here. Someone around you is inspiring you. Now, that could be your higher power. That could be your God. That could be anything, okay? It could be your neighbor. Somebody is inspiring you in a way that maybe you're not even aware that that's what's happening. Like the inspiration just feels like this is what I should do. And that's inspiration, by the way. That's the best kind. Like when all of a sudden you're someplace and you think, oh, I should go buy that lottery ticket, or, oh, that's right, I should do this. And you have that inspiration, okay? That is the divine connecting with you. You're opening yourself up to something that's meant to be. So keep that in mind. Let me go ahead and see what's going on behind the scenes. So you've got a supportive, energetic, inspirational energy surrounding you. I just heard somebody got their chakras aligned. Did you just recently get your chakras aligned, maybe by a Reiki master? Reiki master? Let's see what's going on behind the scenes here. What is it you need to know? Queen of Wands. You're in control. You're capable. You're confident. And this, again, she shows up in almost every single one of your readings that I've been doing. Confidence, loyalty, supporting energy. Again, sisterhood, brotherhood. Trust. This is trust. Okay, somebody is definitely, you're benefiting from some sort of positive energy surrounding you. You got two queens side by side. You're the Queen of Swords, and then you've got the Queen of Wands, okay? Clarity, truth. This is the way they sit on the table. All right, so you're both looking in that direction, which would be towards the future. So you have an eye towards the future, which your Three of Wands card is over there too. All right, let's see where this is likely to go. Let's see where this is likely to go. Well, the Page of Wands, focused. Hi, Firefly. Tammy, how are you? All right, so the Page of Wands, a new focus, a new direction, starting off fresh. Maybe not quite knowing exactly what the outcome is going to be here, but excited, ambitious, ready to take it on. Definitely focused. You see in the background here, these pyramids have worn away. So the past is gone. You're moving forward. You're definitely focusing on something. Well, since this is your overall energy, this is what you're focusing on. Your 10 of Pentacles, what you want to create. Long-term stability, family, community, wealth, abundance. It's all here for you. Oh my gosh, look what's on the bottom of the deck too. The Nine of Cups, so your happiness. And this card represents your accomplishment, something that you have done that you are deserving of. And then we got the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Cups. So that's two cups right there. So alignment, happiness, joy, self-respect. There you go. There's the Justice card and the World card. I love this. So this tells me something is coming to an end here, and you're going to be rising above it with the Judgment card and then the Wheel of Fortune behind that. That's the end. That's all there is to this story, okay? A new journey, a new beginning, justice, closing out the old way, self-love, self-respect, open heart, happiness. I mean, look at what is lined up here for you. You've got, how many major arcanas are right here? 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana. And do you have any on the table besides the Ace, the Moon, and the Sun? And you have the Moon and the Sun, one above the other. So something is flipping. Something is turning over. Something is doing a 180 here in your life. That's incredible. You should be excited about this. You should be super, super excited. Hi, Ricky. Oh, boy. All right. Well, good. I'm happy for you. I am excited for you. Look at that. Think outside the box. Be creative. Okay? Do something a little bit different. Something you're not used to doing. It will bring you good results. All right, I'm going to get you some oracle messages. Hi, Stacy. How are you? Good to see you. Let's go ahead and get you an angel oracle number. Hello. Okay, we got one that came right out of the box, and look at that. Look at that, the 4 7s, and that like is hitting the jackpot, okay? Hang in there because there is a need for a change of perspective, which is exactly what I was saying with this 3 of Wands. How you see something, changing the way you see it, all right, is going to bring you beautiful, beautiful blessings here. All right, there is a need for a change of perspective on whatever you are dealing with right now. If you so desire to really want to succeed, you will need to keep going. Keep going. Reach for the wisdom that is within yourself, and then you'll know exactly what your next step is, and it's the right one. You'll know it. You'll feel it. You'll sense it. So 4 7s, everybody. Lucky, lucky 7s. All right, let's get a clarifying card here. I do have my oracle cards over here, so if anyone would like a specific oracle card, you can ask for it now while I'm getting one of these. And I will do one yes or no answer. Hi, Sister Monique. How are you? Or is that Monica? I think it's Monique, but I may be wrong. All right, let's see what we have here. Your higher wisdom, explore your options, learn what you can, and expand your horizons. That's what life is all about, growing, learning, doing. Turn the page. Oh my gosh, didn't I just say it like you're flipping something over? You're turning the page. Embrace the new chapters with curiosity. Openness is what will pave the path to wisdom. Beautiful message right there. Look, there's even a magnifying spotlight on this. That is awesome. I hope this is resonating with all of you. This is a beautiful message. There are so many blessings in this for you. Absolutely love this. All right, let's go ahead and see what we have for your one yes or no answer, okay? One yes or no answer here. And Carrie and Miss Vicky, don't forget you will get a free question here because you sent a gift. Oh, somebody else must have sent one. Who did I miss? If you sent one and I didn't see it, go ahead and let me know, okay? Because I'm trying to keep track so I can put a thank you on the community page for you guys. Did you see the one for last week? Let me know if you're seeing these. Yes, they definitely are, Amy. All right, so your answer here is a no, but there's an oracle message here that says your circumstances are going to require a more careful approach, much more careful. However, the inviolability of your decisions is going to create colossal, huge opportunities and the incredible means for you to implement them. But again, there is a need for caution here. So don't go rushing in. Stay focused. That's where this is going you. Oh, Stacy, you sent a rose? Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate that. It didn't show up on my screen. Irene, I only ever saw the one from last week, just so you know. Did your account show differently? All right, so that, nope, we're going to see what blessings are going to come in here for you for the week. Let's see what we have. Thank you, thank you, thank you to all of you who have sent gifts so far. I appreciate you. Pineapple, reconciliation. Okay, reconciliation. Alignment, getting back on the right path. All right, and then it says throne, a position of authority. So it looks like you may be the one that creates this happiness, this reconciliation. Why did I see the word happiness instead of pineapple? And I'm also hearing the name thorn and horn, Horne, horn. Dharma. I'm getting that like a name, but I know Dharma is like karma, but different. I mean, I'm trying to just use an example there. There is something coming through with this blessing. Big. Pineapple King. King Hawaiian. Hawaii. I don't know. I'm definitely getting King Hawaii. The throne is like the pineapple throne. I don't know what that means, but if you do, drop me a comment, okay? Let me know. All right, that's going to, did anybody want a specific oracle message? I didn't see anything. Okay. I know, Irene, you do like the small. Okay, it shows that you sent 2 last week. And I have no way of verifying any of this after the fact. I've got an amount up here on the screen. I'm going to take a screenshot before I close this out tonight. All right, anyone who's looking to get a question answered, you will need to make a donation to the channel. If you want a full read of 5 cards and an oracle message angel number, that is $9.99. If you would like, I don't know what it is, a yes or no answer cards, the oracle cards here with an angel number, and I always pull a little extra. That's $5.99. And if you want just a yes or no, I'll take just whatever donation, a gift or whatever, okay? But you have to use the links that are down there. Use the heart with the $sign in it. You can also sign up to be a channel member, okay? These are things that you pay for. It's the only way I can be fair to everybody. All right, so we're going to get you all a spirit animal message. I wonder where Allie's been. She hasn't shown up for the last 2 live streams. I wonder if she's working or something. I haven't seen her in the comments lately either. All right, you've got snow leopard, self-reliance. Count on yourself, okay? I said the free yes or no answers for those people who sent a gift, okay? And that would be Carla and Miss Vicky and Stacy. Okay, so snow leopard, self-reliance. You are strongly independent and often on your own. Integrity is important for your best outcome, okay? Be the Queen of Swords. Be honest, open with yourself and with others. Cloak yourself with invisibility and walk with the shamans. Use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. Absolutely. Thank you, Tammy. All right. This is going to conclude the collective reading, and that is at 29:11. All right. Let's see what we have back here. I missed a bunch of things. It shows that you sent 2. All right. I would reach out to YouTube on that, okay, Irene? You want a star seed. I know you like the star seed. Let me get you one of those. Yeah, that's okay, Amy. That's all right. I don't understand. Somebody, oh, you, Firefly, you sent a gift. You sent the floating heart. Okay. Did you send another one? Yes, you did. All right. All right. Let me get this starseed message for Miss Irene. You haven't got a clue of what, Carla? You don't have a clue about what? Hey, Edgars. Please keep in mind, everyone, you need to make a donation to the channel. That can be a gift. That can be a donation. That can be a membership to the channel if you want a question answered. Okay, I did the free collective reading for everybody. That was a 22-minute reading. Well, thank you, Tammy. I appreciate that. You're like me. That was fun. I want to do it again. Oh, you don't have a clue what you want to ask for the yes or no? Well, take your time and think about it, okay? Because I'm going to go ahead and get everyone a starseed message here. Now, I'll tell you, my daughter used to be or still is on TikTok, and she used to do these things called battles, and people were just sending these gifts like crazy, and I think that's what YouTube is trying to do, because they only give it if you're on the vertical live stream. I don't know. Well, thank you. I don't know if it's a matter of winning, but I qualify for like a bonus. That's all I know. They don't give you a lot of information about things. All right. Thank you, Edgar. I appreciate that. All right. Let me get this on here. Let me make sure I write this. Now, you guys got to go to the community page and see where I put the shout out thank yous to you guys. All right. Yeah. You remember those things, Tammy, on TikTok? I don't know if they still do that. It's just not my favorite place to be. Edgar, what's your question, sweetheart? I'll answer it as soon as I get this Oracle message out to everyone. Okay, Irene, here it is. It says, I'm sorry. Defenselessness, not being defensive. Righting any past wrongs and uprooting. Okay, so letting go, letting it be, feeling that the connection with all of the divine, not just yourself and your higher power, the whole collective consciousness. All right, let me see what the book says about that. All right, let's see what this says. We're living in divisive times. When we're hurt and triggered, we tend to see things as a personal attack rather than as an opportunity for healing. If we are to find true peace and unity, we need to drop our defenses and see things outside of right and wrong. As souls, we intrinsically remember unity and yearn for it here on earth. Perhaps this is why it feels so painful when we experience the opposite. But it's crucial to remember that we can't simply bypass reality and pretend that unity, love, and forgiveness are here. This is one of the greatest challenges for starseeds and the rest of us. To bring about unity, we must first acknowledge the ways in which both we and the world have been divisive, personally, ancestrally, and collectively. The shadows, hate, the wounds, separations, severings, wrongs, and sadness. You may be called to explore how you, your ancestors, or your society have, consciously or even unconsciously, inflicted pain on others. To find a way to drop the armor around your heart and see things as they truly are for all people. This ties back to the reading, okay? This is that change of perspective about seeing the support that is all around you instead of being in fear sadness and hate, letting all of that go and seeing that you do have loving, caring people around you. When we can say, I'm sorry with an open heart and mean it, to be part of the healing rather than the perpetuation of conflict or oppression. This isn't about blame. It's about unwinding the patterns that got us here in the first darn place. You may be called to devote your time to causes that you believe in or do healing work on your past issues, okay? So ask yourself, how am I being called to drop my defenses and unwind from those things that happened in the past so that I can let them go? Ask yourself that. This is a beautiful message here. We all need to be doing that. All right. Let's go ahead and see what we have. Ro, you've got a thank you for that donation. All right. Edgar's, did you put a question in here while I was... Okay, there it is. Success of your new writing project. Okay. Hi, Mary. How are you? Good to see you. Success of your new writing project. Let me take a deep breath. Let me reset here. That was pretty intense. That was meant for every single one of us, okay? Our higher wisdom is really being activated right now. And I think more and more people are becoming aware of this. All right. Success of your new writing project. And Ro, go ahead and put your question in there. I'll get to you as soon as I'm done with Edgar's question here. All right, something is about to break free. Something is about to break. Coming in out of the cold. Finding the peace, the serenity. I'm seeing coins dropping from the sky. Well, something flipped here. Did you guys see that? A card totally flipped over and turned right back around. I don't see it. It turned 360 right in the deck, right in my hands. All right, let's see here, Edgar. What more can you tell Edgar about the success of his new writing project? The Hierophant, you're doing everything the right way. You're doing everything just as it should be done. It's going to develop. Something's about to break free. I keep hearing it's you, though. Like something in you is released. Like you're letting it go. And as I'm seeing that, I'm seeing coins. What look like coins just fluttering all around you. Something has been holding you back, but you're about to break free from it. I'm also hearing your ambition, your desires. Something's going to grow here. It's being ignited. Somebody may try to keep you from it, from going down that road. Ask yourself why, and if you know the answer, you'll know what to do, okay? Things are going to go very, very well. Collaborations, definitely, it looks very, very good for you. Somebody is going to try to tell you that's not, you can't do that. You can't do that. But don't just dismiss them either. Find out why you think why they're saying that. Ask them straight up if you don't know. Even if you think you do. Ask them, why do you feel that way? And then give them a chance to answer. Say, take your time. Come back to me. It is going to be something that ties this up for you. Something that's been holding you back is breaking free. And it is internal. It's heart space. And this is going to open you up to networking, working with other people. It's going to be very good, and it's going to be lucrative. You've got the King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Let me get you an angel number and see what the oracle message is. Oh my gosh, look at this. 4 sevens. Okay, so if you caught the earlier reading, the collective free reading that I did, go back and watch that if you missed it. Okay, but if you caught it, you know exactly what this is about. There's a need for a change of perspective. If you want to succeed, Edgar, you need to keep going down the road. You need to keep your focus. All right. Reach for that wisdom that is within you. You know what's right. You know it. And when you do that, you will know the exact next step to take, and it will be the right one. Man, that was awesome. That was awesome. I'm excited for you. All right. What does Spirit want to tell you that you should know? All right. Let me see what we've got here for you, Ro. All right. What does Spirit want Ro to know? Feel like a poet. And thank you so much for those donations, both of you. I appreciate that. Ro, you have got the world. The world is your oyster. You can do whatever you want. Just make a plan, focus on that, and it will come to you. You're closing out the old cycles. You're letting all that dirt, all that it's just going away. All right. And anytime you close those doors, a new one opens, something bigger, something better, something more beautiful. All right. And you are starting solid. You're starting the right way. You're doing everything the way you need to. Look at this, 8 of Swords. You're finally trusting that things will work out, even when you don't have the answer or you think something's wrong. It's not wrong. It just is. And you know that now. See how you have the 6 swords that are facing in, 3 and 3 in. It shows 6 of Swords. Life is getting easier. The blue ribbon shows the trust between people that you maybe have had conflict with, or you've been conflicted within yourself about. So that is beautiful. All right, let's see what else we've got here for you from Spirit. The Page of Pentacles. Again, okay, the Page of Pentacles is about the fresh, solid start. Doing things the right way. You're not forgetting the past. You're not forgetting. That would be silly. Then you'd make the same mistakes again, wouldn't you? And they're not mistakes. They're learning experiences. But you would go through the same thing over and over again if you just forget it. If you just let it go, okay? No, you have to remember where you've been so that you don't go down that road again. All right, what else came out with that? The 3 of Wands. Look, the trust. All right. It was here. It was upright. It was like challenging. I mean, think about this. Trying to balance a ribbon in an upright position, difficult. But letting a ribbon flow horizontally, that's beautiful, okay? That is, the trust is building. I'm also getting it's within yourself or with some male figure. It could be your son. It could be another male figure around you. Let me see what else I've got here. The Hermit. The new path. Slow and steady is going to win the race for you. Okay, let the past be the past. 8 of Cups. You've got a beautiful path in front of you. Look, the Star. Healing, hope. Take it nice and slow. It's a transition. Okay, be happy in the moment. Let me get you an angel oracle number. All right, 1441, 5 and 5, unique skills. All right, this is a time of intense self-development, Ro. Focus your mind on you, on what you're good at what you're doing. Keep your focus, okay? You already have what it takes for you to succeed, but practice is going to make you a master. So keep doing it, acknowledging every success that you have. Maybe make notes of it so that you can repeat those things. This number also serves to help you find your energy, your path, okay? Leveling up in your career or business is of a priority for you right now. So I don't know why that's in there, but that's important for you. All right. Ro, there's your message. Thank you so much for that donation. You're welcome, Irene. All right, pennies from heaven. Oh, it could be. Yes, I definitely received pennies from my mom in heaven. All right. Write what you know. There you go. All right. Let's see what we have here. Hi, Roselle and Carlson. I'm doing wonderful. How are you today? Yeah, Ro, you're on the right path. You're doing everything right. Good. If you got chills when you heard that, when you saw those cards, you understand, you're connecting, you're resonating big time with that. Toby, 444. Firefly. Tammy, thank you so much. Let me get you on here. Oh, I can't talk to her. My friend from back in New York. She's got a popcorn business. I ought to get you guys a link. She makes some awesome popcorn and she sells it all or sends it all over the United States. All right, Firefly, let's see what we have from you. Carla, everything you're saying is good enough for your question. Okay, good. All right. Stacy and Irene, don't forget you both have questions. You're welcome, Ro. Oh, Miss Vicky, you asked a question, made a donation too. Tammy, do you have a question? I don't see it in here. Or are you just being super generous? Let me click this. Let me add this. In the meantime, Miss Vicky, do you have a question? Oh, there it is. All right. Is this the one that's going to take your case, and how long will this take? All right, let's see. Let's go with my no-nonsense deck here. Let me start with that yes or no. Let me start with the yes or no. We have a yes answer. Okay, let's see what the message says here. This is a unique time of necessary changes. Switching from one to the other. Yeah. Strong-willed qualities are being manifested within you. Perseverance, okay? You will bathe in the rays of unprecedented joy and happiness. Future changes are going to wrap you up in a blanket of sweet dreams and an enchanted reality. All right, so that's a yes answer. It looks like this is the right attorney for you. And let's see what we can get for how long this might take. Let's see what the tarot cards say. All right, we've got Two of Swords. It's uncertain. There's so many things that are just, they're variables. Okay, we don't know yet. I'm hearing once they get in there and start really doing things and checking it, doing the research and so on, that's when they might have a better idea. But I'm also hearing it's not going to be written in stone. I'm hearing 2 years. The court system is not quick, so it could be up to 2 years. And that's after they get the actual process started. Let's see what else we've got coming out here. Page of Wands. Just keep your focus, okay? Keep your head up. Keep your focus. Remember, let the attorneys do what they need to do. Once you hand it to them, check in with them maybe once a month or ask them to check in when they have something new. All right, that kind of thing. Keep your bills to a minimum, and they will appreciate that, and they will respond to you very, very well. Keep your focus. All right, let's get you an angel number here. Nope, you have not asked me yet, Miss Vicky. I'm looking. All right. So you got this, Tammy. 2121 energy levels here. Okay. So we have that day that you are waiting for. It will come. It will. It absolutely will. So maintain your discipline, your patience, your perseverance. You will be getting closer to your end goal with every day that passes. There's no need to get overexcited or overextend yourself. Protect your energy so that you can remain focused. So don't be worrying about what's happening with a court case. If you hand it to the lawyer, let the lawyer handle it. Hi, Valerie. All right, it will pay off. It's a climb, not an elevator ride. So trust in the big universe and yourself and them, okay? This looks like it's going to go well for you. It's just going to be a process. All right, Miss Vicky, what question would you like? Hi, Libra scales. If you would like a question answered, please make a donation to the channel. You can either send a gift, you can send, become a member, you can send a super chat, super thanks. And it's $9.99 for 4 or 5 cards and $5.99 for yes, no with some extra cards. Octavia, how are you? And if you want just a yes or no answer, that's a minimum $1.99 USA. Okay. How is everybody doing? Yeah, I can understand that. I can understand that, Tammy. You're welcome, Libra. Yep. I usually have it in the description box, but I changed. I'm working on tightening things up here for the channel. All right, so for the gift, you want an animal spirit card. Okay. And Irene, did you ask a question for your donation of a gift? And I'm sorry, I can't clarify that any better. I need to write this down. Sorry. Because they don't tell me after the fact. All right. And I know there, oops, I didn't give you a heart on that. And Firefly. Okay. You're good here. All right. No. Oh, and Stacy, you had a free question. Okay, let me answer Miss Vicky's. Give her the spirit animal. Did you want the small one? I hope you wanted the small one with a message on it. All right, I have Puffin, partnership. Accept yourself and your colorful personality just as you are. Okay? Feel confident about being yourself. You bring joy to people. Let your community nourish and protect you. Ask for help when needed. Teamwork will give you the best results, Miss Vicky. Okay, I'm pretty sure you got a spirit animal card in the past, and it was this one. I think you got the same message in the past. All right. All right, that answers your... I'm in the wrong spot here. Okay. Stacy. Let me give you a heart. Miss Vicky, did you want to ask an actual question? If you want to, for that donation you made, you're welcome to. All right. Stacy, you are not happy at work anymore. You put in for 2 other spots. You didn't get them, though. Will a different job open up for you, or will you wind up leaving the job altogether, even though you don't like change? Well, let's... Oh, I don't have that deck in here. We're going to go with a no-nonsense, straight-up answer steampunk deck here. Did I give you a heart? Yes. Okay. Let's see what's going to happen here. And I'm sorry you got past stuff on those positions. Are you sure there really were positions available? Because a lot of companies are saying that there's positions available, taking applications and doing the interviews, and then there's no position. All right, Two of Pentacles. I'm hearing weigh your options. Don't react too quickly. I'm definitely getting the Witch of the Wicked West here, rushing in, and what happens? The house falls on her. All right, so take your time, think things through, weigh your options before you make a decision. Don't, let the storm, negative energies, let all that pass before doing anything. Let the dust settle. Seven of Swords. You need a strategy. You need a plan. Don't be just, I'm hearing don't just get up and leave. There has to be a strategy, a plan. Talk. There's something happening here where two people are talking. You're not, you kind of feel like you know what's going on there. You need a strategy. And what we've got here is a person exiting. Okay, they're protecting all of their thoughts. They're not sharing their thoughts. They're not talking about it. And they're letting this energy back here where these two people, and it feels like higher ups are talking. Just let it be. Let it develop. Okay, because I'm getting that it's, I mean, that's gold. So that tells me it probably will turn out good if you just stay quiet. Don't. You need an exit strategy from the situation, not necessarily from the job, but that wouldn't hurt either. What do you want? If you're starting to think about going somewhere else, your mind's already made up. You're just trying to convince yourself now. Let's see what's going on here. Look at this, the Ten of Wands. So you're about to wrap something up, put the burden down, using your wisdom, okay? Moving forward with wisdom, decisiveness, knowing I'm not going to repeat that, okay? And I'm going to watch my step. She's literally looking down at where she's walking. You're going to watch your step. All right, one final card here. Anything that's not right will be made right. And I keep getting that. Like somebody back here, the higher ups know something. Don't bring it up. Don't talk about it. Don't worry about it. Keep your thoughts to yourself. Have a plan. Have a strategy in case things were to go sideways. But I'm seeing alignment. Okay? Alignment. Let me get you an angel number oracle message. And we will move on. I see somebody else has given a donation here. Oh, okay. They might do it on a contingency basis, which would help. All right. See, there's hope. I keep your questions right in front of me, just so you know. 1818, willpower. Wow, there are significant events in the cards for you. You will progress in your endeavors and gain new experiences. The right people and resources are about to be put on your path. An excellent proposal or change is coming up. You are destined for good things. So 9-9, all right, which again becomes 18, and then that becomes 9-9 again, which becomes 18. It's a cycle. So something's building. All right. All right, so Stacy, oh, well, thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate that, Stacy. All right, so Vicky, your question is, how should you respond to this relationship? Good question. And now that we've got a personal relationship, we're going to get the White Sage Tarot out here, my love deck. Oh, you're so sweet, Stacy. Thank you so much for that. I just saw what it says underneath Miss Vicky's question here. All right, Miss Vicky, how should you respond to this relationship? Okay, you've got the King of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the Six of Cups. You've also got the Ten of Wands in reverse. Now, this came out separate from these three cards, okay? So let me interpret what I'm hearing here. There's still something that needs to be tied up, a thought, a feeling, a conversation that's close to ending something here, but it's not over completely. Six of Cups, see, it's something from the past, and I'm also hearing friendship. Queen of Cups, friendly, been around the corner a few times, knows when she sees somebody who's got a lot of passion. I guess the word here is caution, okay? If you want to keep it friends, keep it friends. If you want to go down the road of somebody who's passionate and you know that this may be temporary, all right? I'm getting, though, that friendship might be the best way to go. But the choice is yours, okay? You explore what you want to do, Miss Vicky. You think about it, you explore it, you go the way you want to go. And you never know, okay? You never know where things are going to lead. Don't deny yourself something that you want just because it may not work out like forever. Nothing's meant to last forever. All right, but be careful, be cautious. Make sure you know what you're saying yes to before you step into it. See, right there, there's the conversations back and forth. You asking, them answering. Them asking and you answering. All right, let me get a angel oracle number here. I hope that answers your question, Miss Vicky, on how to respond to that. Spirit's not going to tell you do this or don't do that. Spirit will give you advice, okay? So it looks like it could be a relationship meant to be exciting, fun, passionate. Go with it if you don't care if it doesn't last forever. All right, you've got 777. Look at you. Look at you go. Good luck, good fortune. Contentment. This message is most likely to reach you during a time of uncertainty. I would say so. You will come out winning from everything that may come your way. It's also a sign that you have so much life experience and wisdom to share. Yet you'll need your enthusiasm and effort to get this message out to others. All right, I wish you the best of luck, and I hope you have some fun. I hope you have some fun. All right, let's go ahead and see what else we've got going on here. It was through your place where you work at. Awesome. You're from Texas. All right. Tammy. Thank you for that. All right, let's see what we've got. Will they do it on contentious, the attorney? Yeah, okay. Contingency. I think that's what you call it. Let's see. Let's get a fresh deck out here. Will they do it on a contingency basis? All right. Maybe I'm thinking the wrong word. I don't know. Let me see. What's coming out here for you, Miss Stacy? Nope, Tammy. That's why I was confused for a second there. Okay. All right, we have the High Priestess and the Ten of Swords. A new day is dawning. I'm not clear what that means. I'm not sure what that means in response to your question. Yes, Okay, it looks like they will. There may be some complications briefly, but keep your focus on yourself, like we said. And it looks like they will go forward. They're going to go forward, but you have to keep your faith. You have to keep your focus. Again, they will take it that way. Ah, Stacy, that's what I was feeling, your statement right below that. Okay. That's what I was feeling. All right, so there are two higher ups that are in discussions. Tammy, the facts. Okay, there's going to be a fact-finding portion before they commit. That's what I'm hearing. Before they commit. Before they commit. Okay, there's some things that they aren't sure of yet. It looks like they will take it on that basis. But they want to do some fact checking first. Okay, let me see what I've got. And then I'll get you an oracle message here. Yeah, see, they're trying to figure things out. They need to figure certain things out. I'm getting like a conflict, but not a conflict of interest. More like two, oh, I just heard a legal term, precedences conflicting, and they're uncertain which way this would go. All right, what state are you in, Tammy? You're in a state by water. The state laws versus the federal law. I'm getting like, are you in Florida? You'll be fine. Okay, this is going to work out just fine. Just hold your ground. Just be confident. Things will work out. Okay, so yes, I'm getting they will, but they don't want to commit to that until they do some research. Fact finding. Okay, let me get you a quick, I'm going to get you a yes, no answer here. Says, behind every mountain that you climb, there is always going to be another one for you to conquer. The way is open, but the fog of uncertainty has not yet lifted. It will, and once it does, the wind of change will inject you with a bottomless energy that you will need to rise above this challenge, okay? All right, so keep that in mind. All right, what else have we got here? If you have not set it up ahead of time, Libra scales, that may be the problem, okay? You'll have to like set up a payment with YouTube or Google or whoever it is. Oh, Stacy, I'm so happy for you. I mean, you're definitely moving in the right direction. Oh boy, I love it when these things work so efficiently. That was your other question. Will the attorney do it on contingency? Yeah, with the other super chat. Okay, thank you. Yes, they will. I mean, and I appreciate that other super chat. You are very welcome, Miss Vicky. You'll wait on a different day. Okay. All right. I think I know what you mean. All right. Okay. Meet with them first. You're in Arkansas. Are you by water? I mean, like, are you by a lake? Is the name of the town or anything like that? Water, lake. I'm getting a strong water influence here. You're very welcome. Oh, you've got the proof. I don't doubt that. I think there's a challenge here between state law and federal law. Okay. And I think state law is going to rule in your favor, but they're confused about whether or not the federal will, but they're confused about whether state will. You'll wait for another time, Irene? Okay, I hear you. Thank you, sweetheart. Wow, it's been over an hour already. I'm surprised I'm still sitting here. Oh, and I forgot my cushion. No wonder I'm like stiff. I do want to say thank you to everybody for being here, first of all. All your gifts, your donations, I appreciate that. All your love, all your kind words. You guys rock. Has anyone noticed that I have changed my picture and my banner for this channel? Have you noticed that over the last couple of days? I'm probably going to try to do a poll to find out which you actually like better. You keep the faith. You do that, okay? Stay strong. Stay strong. I think there's been a little bit of a glitch here because I'm just now getting responses that I think probably came through a few minutes ago. Ro, I don't even know what yes means. Too funny. You noticed it. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, see, I don't hear you guys, so when I ask a question and then other things, comments come through, it confuses me. You noticed it too. Do you like the little icon more than my picture? And you're not going to offend me by being honest. Yeah, things are sticking, like glitching. Definitely. Let me get some water here. You like both? That's helpful, Ro. No, you haven't seen it yet, Vicky? Yeah, you're so helpful there, Ro. Well, both of them. I think I changed my channel banner. I had one that I liked, but then I was like, oh, I saw this other channel banner and I thought, oh, that would be better. So I changed it, but I don't know that I like it. Let me see if I can pull it up. Yeah, so this here, I did it so like it's a transparent thing where you can see my arm and some of the cards. I'll try to hold it still without glare on there. But I kind of liked just the dragonfly tablecloth, that blue that you see there, as a solid background to this. What do you guys think? Miss Vicky, I've already changed it. But I need to know which way you guys like it better. See, I've got this little icon here with the hands and the stars and the moon. So let me know. Okay, what do we have here? All right, so I think I will put my face back in there. I think I will do that. In fact, maybe I'll do that right now. Let me see. Edit my picture. Oh, maybe not. If anybody else has any questions they want to ask, go ahead and put it in here because I am losing steam quickly. Okay, let me go back to... Oh boy, no. I can't figure it out right now. I'll change it tomorrow. All right, I will either be the picture I had or the other one that I took more recent. Thank you for your input. And I was concerned about that because I was like, did I make too many changes too quick? Because I noticed my views were a little low too. So thank you for your feedback on that. Did I answer everybody's question? Carla, where is Carla? Are you still here? You sent a gift. Oh, you said you were just donating, I believe. Stacy, Tammy, Vicky. All right, somebody else sent one, and I don't know who did that. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, see, I don't get this. It told me how many gifts I had. Well, not how many gifts, but how many rubies had added up. And now I can't see it. So let me get a screenshot of this. All right, everybody. I love you to pieces. I'm going to leave too. I'll see you next week, Ro. Ro, what would be the best way to let people know that they can ask a question before the live stream? Because maybe that's what I did wrong in the past. Thank you so much for all the love that you guys are sharing. What would be the best way? Should I do that, announce it like at the end of the readings or maybe at the beginning of the readings? Because not everybody stays till the end. So I do want to try that again. And if you didn't catch me while I'm still here live, go ahead and put it in the comments. I will see it eventually. All right. You're welcome, Tammy. Good luck. Keep the faith. Just don't stress yourself out over this. Let things proceed as they need to. Okay, hon? Yeah, keep your focus on you. All right. Hello again, Atticus. I'm about to go. No. I'm asking, should I announce it at the end of the readings? Oh, yeah, I would do them at the end of the live stream for those that ask the question ahead of time. I don't know if you saw what I was talking about, Irene. Ro reminded me of the possibility. I did this in the past. It didn't work. Offering people to pay in advance and submit their questions in case they can't make it to the live stream. I could just go ahead and do the reading for them during the live stream. But I need to know how to let people know that that's an option. Okay. I love that you say sweetie, because I say hon. I still say sweetie. I say dear. I know we're not supposed to, but you know what? It's a kindness. And yeah. All right, let me pull one last clarifying card here for the collective, and then I'm going to say goodbye. We have carried away. Let yourself be caught up in the whirlwind of the moment, romantic or otherwise. Unlock your heart. Embrace your vulnerability. Let love guide your journey to self-discovery. Beautiful. Get carried away. Have some fun in the beginning of the reading. Okay. And just announce it. Just let them know that I'm doing that. And then for them to submit their question and their payment. Okay. I'll see if it works, Ro. I appreciate the reminder. And like I said, I'm tightening things up here and working on a lot of different things. So it's a process, but I'm getting through it all. And I'm excited about different things. All right, my loves. Unless you have anything else to say, I don't. I'm going to say goodnight. I love you to pieces. Thank you for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I will talk to you soon. Well, thank you for those kind words, Ro. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. I'm working on it. All right, loves. Nope, I want to do that. That'll crush my rings. Adios, amigos. Amigas. Amigas. I don't see any. Bye-bye. Love you to pieces. Talk to you soon. All right. Lori's not in the house. Bye.